Hi everyone. Today we're working with pictographs, and if you look on your textbook on page 226, it's 7.1. We're kind of skipping around in the textbook this time for chapter 7 to see kind of what goes together and the order that we want to do things. So today we're doing the pictograph. It kind of goes along with the tally chart that we made from yesterday. So on the textbook page, it has this tally chart, which I've written on this whiteboard, so we'll kind of look at that to make the pictograph today. For your class survey data, today I've updated the information sheet and as the attachment for today's work, so it's updated. So you want to look at the one for today. If you had yesterday's chart still, make sure you get today's because today's is more accurate. I had a couple people took the survey more than one time, and I was trying to delete out some of the names and I missed somebody's name, so they were in there twice, so I deleted that out and someone else added their choice, so today's is more accurate. So if you look at the pictograph page 226, let's look at the chart they have in the textbook. Talks about color of bicycles, and it gives you 4 different choices and tallies for how many people chose that color. Now we have to transfer this data into a pictograph. You're going to use the survey data, how many, and transfer that to a pictograph today. I've attached a sheet for you to fill out the chart. So fill out that chart, and that's what you're going to submit for me today. So to do a pictograph, you have to make a key. You have to decide what picture, picto is like a picture, what picture do you want to represent this number? In the chart, it has it as a smiley face. So, and it has it standing for 2, but you could do it for 1, you could do it for 3. But if you do it for 3, it's a little bit more hard because, let's talk about this. If 1 smiley face equals 2, what would equal 1? It would be, how would you get 1? You'd only have to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. How would you get like 3? Think about it. If you had your smile face equal 2, you'd have to do half of a smiley face to equal 1. So that's what they show you in the book, but you can do it any way you want on your key, on your pictograph, on your chart that you're going to submit to me. You can do each picture being worth 1 if you want to do it that way. But let's just follow the book and what the book, and I'll explain that. So they said each smiley face is worth 2 people. Did it say people? 2 friends. 2 friends. Okay. So whatever you put in your key, the picture you put in your key, the picto, the picture, represents how many friends, okay? So each smiley face represents 2. Let's start with blue. Well, we know that is 5, 10, 11, 12. 12 friends liked blue. So we need 1, or let's count by 2s because it's worth 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you need that many smiley faces, and now I'll go back and write in the little smile. Okay, that's all you have to do for that. Now let's look at purple. 5, 6, 7, 8 people liked the purple, so let's do that. Remember, each one is worth 2, so let's count 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'll go back and make the smile. You can use whatever picture you want, 2 friends. You don't have to do the smile just because that's what the book used, and that's what I'm talking about today. If you want to represent, for when you do your picture graph for the sports, if you want to represent it with basketballs because that was your choice, then you could. But I wouldn't do different ones. I would represent 1 picture for the whole chart, okay? So don't do basketballs for basketball and then a swimming pool for swimming. Don't do that. Just pick one picture, one little thing that you're going to represent for the whole chart, okay? Now let's move on to silver. 10. So let's count by twos because each one's worth 2 for this. And you remember, you don't have to do it that way. You can have each one worth 1 if you want. And then you would just write out 10 of them if it was worth 1. Since it's worth 2 and there's 10, so let's do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Pink is only 3. We're going to remember, I said, what do we need to do if we have 3? Well, there's 2, and then we kind of have to draw half of a little smile guy. There's one eye and half of his smile. So that would be 2, and then half would be 1. So 2, 3. Okay? So that makes it a little bit more tricky if you don't have each one worth 1, if you have each one worth 2. So it makes it a little bit more tricky. It's up to you how you do it on your pictograph. Here's the chart. Let me show it to you that you have to do today. So you write the title, whatever you want, the best favorite sports, whatever you want it to be. You list the sports, and there are 6. I'll try to make it shows. Our class only chose 5 of the sports, but there were 6 choices. So I want you to write all 6 of the choices. I'll put the other choice on the tally survey, the class survey chart results. And then you have to draw the key and then make this represent the correct number from the survey data, the class survey data, okay? And then this is how I will look at it to score you, okay? That's what you have to do for today, okay? See you tomorrow.